Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today with a very important Fallout 4 news update. Now, the goal for this week with my videos was to dedicate most of my content to Doom so that I wasn't overkilling Fallout before Far Harbor dropped. I took a lot of your feedback into account and definitely want to switch things up a little bit, but this is obviously too big of news to pass up whatsoever. So without further ado, let's dive into this. There will be a link in the description to the Reddit post that brought this news to our attention, and it says, so we think we found the next DLC in Fallout 4's game files, and in the Fallout 4.exe, we see a DLC Nuka World.esm, a DLC Workshop 02.esm, and a DLC Workshop 03.esm. Now, you may not know what the ESMs are if you're not really necessarily familiar with mods, and basically they're what are needed to fire up the mods. They're kind of the startup in a sense is what I like to call it. And if you guys take a look at kind of my load order here in Fallout 4, you can see that for the DLCs, the automatron.esm, you can see the DLC Workshop 01.esm, as well as the coast.esm, which is, yes, Far Harbor, because this is coming out before Far Harbor and I do have access to the beta. And it obviously lines up quite a bit that this is most likely DLC, given it's in the game files, and on top of that, we already have a DLC Workshop 01. So seeing a DLC Workshop 02 and 3 inside the game files does almost basically confirm that we're going to be getting more Wasteland Workshop-esque DLCs, which is both exciting and, I have to be honest, slightly disheartening. I am really looking forward to new lands areas for Fallout 4, and I really want more of that, more of the Fallout 3 and New Vegas style DLCs. I like settlement mode a lot, but I don't want more DLC for that. I want to go to new places in the Fallout universe, and I understand a lot of time and dedication has been put into Far Harbor, so that may be why they're doing more Wasteland Workshop type DLCs, but I won't jump the gun quite yet because there is this Nuka World DLC. What exactly could this be? I heard an interesting bit of speculation from my buddy JV2017 that I want to go ahead and cite, where he mentioned how, hey, imagine if it's almost like this crazy theme park being run by this guy, and he's setting up like all these games and traps to kind of mess with you and stuff, something really crazy and weird like that. I can't imagine where Nuka World would be, but I think that adds a good mystery to it. Also, I think Bethesda knows that this type of information is in the files, which is why they cleverly name it. Obviously, DLC Workshop is a dead giveaway, but you don't know what a DLC Robot or a DLC Coast is before their announcements, so we have to keep that in mind, that DLC Nuka World could mean something entirely different. It could mean that we're going someplace new, but the theme is Nuka World or something like that. Like we could be going to Nuka World in Chicago, for example, is what I'm basically getting at here. So it could just be some brand new land area, but the theme is Nuka World. Nonetheless, it's really exciting. It's hard to speculate on because now we have two Wasteland Workshop type DLCs coming up soon. They could have some new interesting features. I'm not doubting that, but Nuka World is definitely the one that's making us raise an eyebrow. Now, when can we expect to hear more about these? I can almost guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, that E3 will be the day we hear about all this DLC and more. I can't imagine Bethesda coming out and saying, hey, we got two Workshop DLCs and a new land area. I'd imagine they're going to do something, once again, very similar to the Automatron, where you got the smaller but more interesting DLC, and then you have the in-betweeners with the kind of Wasteland Workshop ones, and then you have the bigger ones, which could be the Nuka World. At least based off my speculation, that's what I'm getting here. But anyway, thanks to user Flashman7870 for posting this on Reddit, letting us Fallout fans know about it. And once again, the link to this Reddit post will be in the description for you guys to check out for yourself. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this because we can speculate on this further down the line after all the Far Harbor content is done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Fallout 4 news update. Be sure to subscribe for more Fallout if you are new here. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are, as always, in the description. Check out sugarbomb.com, where we have just recently launched Sugarbomb 2.0. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.